She's a dedicated, overworked doctor in San Francisco with no time for anything but her career. Elizabeth works 24/7 to get a place at the hospital. Her sister is concerned that she has no personal life and has arranged a date for her. After working a grueling 26-hour shift, she gets into a car accident on her way to a blind date. This incident sets the entire story in motion. A few months later, we meet David, who is mourning the loss of his wife and looking for a fresh start. He moves into a new apartment to escape his grief and rebuild his life. But here's the catch: the apartment still belongs to Elizabeth. Or at least, her spirit. One evening, David's peaceful new life is interrupted by Elizabeth, except, she's not exactly alive. Her spirit appears in the apartment, confused and convinced she still lives there. Naturally, David freaks out. He's the only one who can see her, and it creates an amusing back and forth as the two try to understand what's happening. Despite their rocky start, Elizabeth and David form a reluctant partnership. Elizabeth has no memory of the accident and doesn't realize she's a spirit trapped between life and death. David, while initially skeptical, agrees to help her figure out why she's stuck in this limbo. The two begin investigating her past, piecing together her life as they grow closer. The twist comes when they discover that Elizabeth isn't actually dead, her body is in a coma, and she's being kept on life support in the hospital where she used to work. This realization leads to a dramatic race against time as David fights to prevent the hospital from pulling the plug, convinced that Elizabeth's spirit will disappear forever if they do. On the roof of the house, David tells Elizabeth about his wife's loss. And Elizabeth tells him that she always wanted a roof garden, but couldn't do it because of her job. They share the most intimate moments of their lives. Through their journey, an unexpected romance blossoms. Even though Elizabeth is a spirit, the connection between them becomes undeniable. David helps her experience moments she never had time for, and in return, Elizabeth helps David heal from his loss. It's a sweet, touching progression that tugs at your heartstrings. In the climax of the movie, David risks everything to save Elizabeth. He breaks into the hospital in a desperate attempt to revive her, creating a tense and emotional moment as he holds her hand, hoping for a miracle. Elizabeth wakes up from her coma, but there's a bittersweet twist: she doesn't remember David or their time together. It seems like their magical connection is lost, but just when you think all hope is gone, the movie delivers a heartwarming final scene. When Elizabeth visits her old apartment, goes up to the roof where she meets David, who has created a dream garden for her, she and David lock eyes, and there's a spark of recognition, hinting that their love is stronger than memory. Elizabeth, touching David's hand, remembers everything and won't let him leave again. It's a film that makes you believe in second chances, fate, and the possibility that love can transcend even the boundaries of life and death. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more movie recaps. Let me know in the comments which movie you'd like me to cover next.